welcome to the new episode of The Probe, where we highlight prospects in this year's draft, seeing if they would be a good fit for the Wizards. With this episode, we're going to focus on Texas freshman center Jaxson Hayes. Jaxson Hayes is a 6'11" and a half center, weighs about 220 pounds, has a wingspan 7'3" and a half, standing reach 9'2" and a half, and he's only 19 years old. Hayes is a late bloomer, as his growth spurt and emergence in basketball came late in high school. He originally was a football player, following the footsteps of his father, Jonathan, who played 12 years in the NFL as a 6'5", 250-pound tight end. Hayes' mother, Christy, averaged 52 points her senior year of high school in Iowa before playing collegiately at Drake. He followed in his father's footsteps until a growth spurt made him a target for DBs, due to his rapid growth, he quit football and focused on basketball. His junior year of high school, he only averaged 6 minutes a game, yet his size and athleticism was starting to catch a lot of people's attention. Low majors came calling first, hoping to get the kid to campus before word leaked out about, his immense potential. And then an impressive showing against soon-to-be number one pick Zion Williamson in Hayes' first game of AAU competition caught the attention of national programs as well. By the end of the summer, Hayes had over 40 scholarship offers, including Texas. Hayes ended up playing at Texas for Shaka Smart due to his impressive run of developing big men such as the Nets' Jared Allen and the Magic's Mo Bambas. And of course, now Hayes will also be in that group. Hayes' upside is scary due to his size, length, and athleticism, but what isn't talked about enough is his feel for the game, for his little bit of experience. He has great instincts defensively with blocking shots, rebounding, and running the floor for easy points. On offense, when he is near the basket, he's looking to dunk everything, which I love. Hayes thrives off of moving off screens into prime scoring position near the basket. This shows he has an IQ where he understands where he is skill-wise and tries to maximize his opportunities while not playing outside himself. That's a skill in itself these days. Another underrated aspect of his game is the motor. He has nonstop energy and hustles throughout the game. Washington, at times with the exception of Thomas Bryant, who motor is never off, came out flat and needed a quarter or two to get going. Energy is contagious, and Hayes will certainly help Washington in that area to go along with his rim protection, rebounding, pick and roll, defense, and finishing ability inside. Concerns are obviously his limited skill set, especially facing the basket. In the current era, he will have to be able to shoot from the outside, be able to score and make plays off the bounce. He also doesn't have much playing experience, as I said prior, as his peers, which also should be a concern. Little things like reading double teams and making the correct passes instead of just throwing any pass out of the post and missing a potential scorer opportunity late in the shot. While defensively Hayes excels, he does get undisciplined and picks up bad fouls at times. However, he would need to be aware that at the next level where players are masters at baiting players and refs into fouls. He's a little on the light side, 220 pounds. However, I'm not too concerned with this. His pops was 250 pounds at 6'5", so I know he would be able to add strength with no problem. Also, he came up in a football environment. I don't think anything on the basketball court will bother him physically too much. With that said, let's take a look at Hayes. Oklahoma State 6'10" forward Yura One fakes a handoff that fools Hayes for a second as Hayes slides over to 6'9" forward Maurice Kalou. Hayes recovers and hustles back to the basket for a vicious block on One's dunk attempt, sending a hell of a message. This time with One's setting a screen, Hayes switches on 6'4" guard Isaac Likele. Hayes stays with Likele as he attempts to drive to the basket, and Hayes keeps his arms extended, forcing an air ball. You can see his length and his agility and quickness, moving his feet on the perimeter guarding point guards, is ideal for the NBA level. Likele once again drives to the lane, this time with Hayes comes from the other side of the lane to block the shot into the stands. His shot blocking instincts is elite, especially for someone who has so very little basketball experience. He just gets it and understands and times shots well, and I have no doubt he would be among the league leaders in blocks if he's healthy at the next level. Texas guard Kerwin Roach gets the ball at the top of the key. Roach gets free off center Ozakowski screen. Oklahoma State 6'8" forward Duncan DeMuth steps up to stop Roach, and Roach lobs it to Hayes for the dunk. Watch as Hayes goes up from a standstill, a step inside the lane, catches the lob and dunks it home all in one motion. The lane is 12 feet wide. Think about how high he had to jump and how much length was needed to complete the play. Hayes' 34.5-inch vertical and 7'3.5" wingspan was put to great use on this play. After setting a screen for point guard Matt Coleman, Hayes pops out on the perimeter. Coleman passes him the ball at the top of the key. Hayes, with no hesitation, drives and finds Ozikowski, cutting baseline for an easy dunk. This play is a look into how much of an all-around threat Hayes can be down the road. Here, Hayes posts up Cam McGriff. Hayes shows enough strength to hold his position on the block and takes his time to dribble into a comfortable spot before elevating for a jump hook over his left shoulder. The tools are there for Hayes to also become a reliable post scorer. Washington missed the chance to draft rookie standout Mitchell Robinson, who impressed throughout his rookie season with the Knicks. This is the Wizards' chance to potentially right their wrong. Hayes can fill immediate needs in the front court with Washington right away, especially with Dwight Howard's injury history and so many front court players being free agents. Adding Scott Brooks' relentless approach to player development, and you can see that Hayes is a very good fit for this organization. Just a matter if he would still be on the board.